Motivational month, the final lesson. Hey, everybody, it's Laurie Guest. And each week this month, I have tried to bring you an idea that can jumpstart, restart, get your energy where it needs to be. This one is for leaders today. I call it Forsake the Mistake. My husband is a political memorabilia collector. Yeah, that's what attracted me to him. He has a very large presidential campaign button collection. In fact, he has an original button from all candidates as far back as Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, rocking good times in our basement. But what this hobby means to me personally is that anytime I travels get us within 2 time zones of a presidential library, boyhood home, or a gravesite, it's on the itinerary. So we pull into Abilene, Kansas on June 13th, 1994. It's 113 degrees in Abilene that day, and we are on our way to the Dwight D. Eisenhower Presidential Library. It's about noon. We're in a rental car. We check into our hotel, and as we leave the parking lot, Tom doesn't see a parking block that's out in the middle. He rolls up and over it, and the car drops down, and it dents the carriage on the driver's side. I said, "Oh, please don't get upset. This is your favorite day on the trip. It's no big deal. We can get it fixed." And to my surprise, no problem. Now we drive down the street to the little A&W because we do believe in fine dining when we travel. And after our hamburgers and root beers, I make the suggestion that I drive. I get in the driver's seat. I don't know how this happened, but it is honest truth. As we are leaving the parking lot of the restaurant, I somehow turn the wheel too tight to the right. We go off the curb and do the exact same thing on the opposite side of the car. Now, really, this is hysterical when you think about it. I thought it was funny. I turned to Tom expecting him to think it's funny, but instead he looks at me with complete disgust. He says, and I quote, "You really need to be more careful when you drive." Really? I've thought about it over the years. There's a lot of answers that would have worked out better for Tom than that one did. Here's my favorite. He should have looked at me and said, "You know what? That happened to me one time." Right? We would have had a great laugh and his day would have gone much, much better. Here's my point. Make others' mistakes seem easy to correct. Don't blow them into a big deal. And my goodness, as a leader, welcome people to bring you their problems that need fixing. Don't rip them up and spit them out, because if you do, what happens to the people who make mistakes? What action do they take? They begin to hide their mistakes, lie about them, or blame somebody else. I want you to treat others like the heart of a parent, where you're putting figuratively your arm around them and guiding them back on the path where they belong. And you can only do that if they feel comfortable bringing you the mistakes. So instead, manage others with the heart of a parent and forsake mistakes where you can. Put tools in place to stop them from happening again, and be that 911 call they can make when things aren't going right. That's the end of our motivational series. I hope you enjoyed it. Love to have your feedback. Let's go do this.